My mic on? Well, it is. Nice. What's up, what's up, what's up? That's actually really funny. I didn't know I had my mic on. I just tuned in to swap it back over and I seen you put that. Welcome, Ashley. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that exclusive typing. It's what I've decided to replace all the music with. Nah, I really need to find a song. I keep forgetting to look. And like, it's always super late when I finally go to stream, and I can only stream for so long, and I don't want to waste time trying to find a song, and then if my day is off, I don't even think about it. Welcome back, welcome back. I only stream for, shoot, what was it? All I get typing is just as good as songs. So I stayed up. Normally I end all streams on weeknights when I work at 12, just because it kind of gives me at least 6 hours of sleep. If I go straight in and go to bed, which is almost never the case, I usually sit there awake forever watching like The Office or some crap trying to go to sleep. But last night I streamed Black Ops until 11:50, ended it, and then came back up at 11:55 to start my episode 1 of Red Dead Redemption 2 for when it came. So let's see if it kept us where we were. So it's kind of what the confusion point was. Yep. Okay, sweet. I mean, I could help search something similar to what you had, then type song, artist name, and chat. Yeah, you find suggestions. It just has to be non-copyright. That's the most important part. Can I not hop over that? Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, just in that general vicinity of music. Usually a house or something along those lines. He just got signed is all it was. I mean, I'm sure I could find some in no time, but I'll definitely be open to suggestions. Just because there's so many different ones I've listened to, and I just don't remember. Yeah, I think this is where I talked to him. I don't remember.
We're gonna starve to death.
I don't know who's gotten signed and who hasn't.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit.
So this game worth getting? Absolutely, man. It's fantastic.
When I was
Did you ever play the first one?
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were
nothing against you if you haven't. I can't even count on two hands how many people I know that have beaten it. Almost everyone's played it, but almost no one's beaten it.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down,
sorry, I'll fill in a little more on why this game's worth it once this cutscene ends.
We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest. I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing. Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found enough of this.
We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there. Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go on. Look at your hair.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if this game in those hills, I'll
Put
find
90
it.
hours in Odyssey.
And you can
yeah,
kill
I'll
it.
just a second. Once this ends, I'll follow up on
you think
that.
this is rest? Come along.
So I think we're gonna go hunting. No, so I don't know how much quote unquote in-game time Odyssey has.
Here.
I know it's never correlated to
you're joking.
it's never correlated into directly how much time you'll spend. But this game has quote unquote 60 hours of in-game time. I don't know. But as for this is the way I put it last night. Games that even if it's part of a series, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey is part of a series, but it still kind of has its own reputation as its own game as well. Like, so although Red Dead Redemption is part of a series because of Red Dead Revolver and now Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption to this day is one of the best, if not the best, storylines I've ever played in just a single game. Now, not series, because when you factor in series, as a whole, you got Assassin's Creed's way up there, you got Halo, you got Gears of War. I've never played them, but I know the God of War is very, very heightened.
Doesn't know what he's talking
Trying to think. I know I'm leaving out some really good ones. But just single, like, actual storyline and how enriching and, like, enriched and committed and into you get to the storyline. Red Dead Redemption is one of the best ones ever. Problem is it was very, very long, even for back then. And it was very, very long, even for back then. And so a lot of people that I've talked to have played Red Dead Redemption, but they've never beaten it. And so there's, I've literally, I think I've only had one like legitimate conversation with somebody in my entire life about like how good that story was, because nobody knows, like nobody ever beat it. I mean, you could look it up, but it's fantastic, and it's not, you're not going to get the same enjoyment out of it because it's such a grind to beat that game, and you spend so long that you get attached to the characters and everything, and then like the stuff that happens that leads to one another. It's, I mean, it's an intense game. Like it really gets you feeling a lot, and that's what I look for in a really rich story game. And that's why I think the Assassin's Creeds have been able to do that for me mostly as well. But as for is it worth getting? Absolutely. I mean, this game came out the same year as Odyssey and God of War, and people are still already throwing this one as Game of the Year.
See some of the ground uncovered here.
I know, I've only watched it and felt like I was the character a little. Yeah, it's good, man. This was, to this day, and I was super hyped, but it kind of got like multiplied once the beta got here, for how excited I was for Black Ops 4, and I was crazy hyped for it. And to this day, well, even as hyped as I got for Black Ops 4, at no point had it yet taken over the fact that Red Dead Redemption 2 was still by far the most hyped I was for this year for a game. No way it beats God of War. I wouldn't be shocked if it does, man. I really wouldn't. Just because of how good the first one was, but that's what I'm saying. Nobody ever believes that because no one ever beat it. And just going and watching cutscenes it's not going to cut it for you. Just like if I were to go watch cutscenes of God of War right now, it's not going to cut it for me because the feeling of that grind and getting through it, like, makes it all that more rewarding. And,
you're going to need the bow.
So.
Don't leave it on your horse.
Okay.
The gun will scare everything around.
Alright, so we'll use the pistol. There we go. Yeah, true. I'm starting it tomorrow.
Stay low and move slowly.
But I don't know what we're hunting right now. I don't see anything.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe
Yeah, over
not.
here.
Focus.
Use Eagle Eye. Gotcha. Eagle Vision was what it was on Assassin's Creed. I was about to say, isn't that what they called it on Assassin's Creed? But like, no matter how how hyped I got for other games, like, still, none of them beat my hype for this game. I mean, it's been 8 years since they made Red Dead Redemption 1. What was the name of the artist you used before, just to make sure it's not the same one? Illinium. Illinium. Like Millennium, but no M. What am I hunting right now? Is it a deer? I wonder if like I should be crouched this entire time, or if like I could have walked for half the way and then crouched. There it is.
Wait, look. There they are. You ready? Good shot.
Got him.
Now let's try for another.
Try for another. Do you see another deer? Oh yeah, there's past to go on past the that say? I think I see it. Yeah.
Just wounded it. Better go put it out of its misery.
I'll say, how do you let go? Will you stand up, please? There you go. Well, I found one was Lullaby by Joaquin Carrad. Alright, I'll take a look at that.
It'll be the quickest.
That's it. Done.
Okay, that'll do it. That's all we can carry.
Jesus Christ. This dude just straight manhandles that deer. It's just like, yeah, I got it. Let me whip it up on my shoulder real quick. Where is my horse? There you go. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up and make sure. It's not copyrighted, is it? Or were you able to see? There we go. What a bulk of a man, for real. You just see a fully grown deer laying on the ground. You're just like, yep, ugh, I got it. They could not even like working it up. Like, I'm not saying like that's impossible, but like that smoothly.
Good boy.
I think you can increase stuff with it by like, yeah, see I got plus the horse over there.
Yeah, good boy. What's your problem, partner?
Alright. Body of a deer in perfect condition can be sold. Sweet. Alright.
Yep.
And I was watching a video today of like stuff like 28 things you should know. That's actually a good video to watch if you're about to play this game, Paul, and anybody else that's going to. It doesn't have any spoilers in it, but it says like 28 things you should know before playing. And like there's a lot of really unique stuff that I didn't know. So like one thing being like, for instance, if I were to kill this animal, if I were to keep shooting it, the more I damaged it, the more the coat would be worth less money, and it could get as far as sorry, I was reading that. He says you can use it on YouTube if you don't claim it as your own and give him credit. Yeah, I mean, I forgot to do that with the Millennium song, but that's not what went on there at all. But typically I put everything in the description. It says intro and intermission song. But like, what I was saying is like, the more you shoot it can make it worth less. But also like crawling through water, if it's real high water, you can actually cause your whatever you have on the back, including the deer, to just like float off, which is realistic. And it could actually end up getting like waterlogged and like almost like turn worthless that way as well, which is really, really realistic. I really thought that was pretty neat. When it gets colder, like you'll have to add a jacket to your character, otherwise like your stamina will deplete faster. There's a couple other things, like you can, your guy's hair will grow and your beard will grow. You can adjust it as you want, but that's not that relevant. But I mean, there's a lot of weird little realistic things that are really nice. Find others in case you don't use that one. This is fun.
Everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was
Yeah, any of them you find, just comment them. I'll go back and look at them.
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
Probably put them on a sticky note on the computer and go through them.
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Nah. I've heard a lot of
Oh,
talk
and
about them.
apparently there's over 200 different wildlife on this game that are, like, just to explain like how big and massive this world is, that 200 different species of wildlife, like they're not just like randomly generated as you go, like they're all living right now, like doing their own things. Like if there's a lizard way up on that mountain, like walking around, when I get there it's still walking around there, like whether I'm here or there, it's doing its own thing, which just the sheer thought that that's how immersive this world is just insane. And that's something you got to play into the factor too with Game of the Year, is like developing side. Oh god, that's a bear.
Watch out. Bear up ahead.
Yeah, how to take...
Let's see if we can find another way around.
Yeah, let's.
Careful. He must be real hungry. Stay well back.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
I'm following you, buddy. God, it's a big old bear.
Cut up here, off the trail.
I mean, right towards the direction it's going. Seems like a good idea. God, that thing is massive.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well,
Yeah, this back then, yeah.
we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch said.
God, look at that wind. Look at those
Take
trees
most
up there.
of us. That's why we need to
Good
stick
Lord.
by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
It's always so eerie when we get back here. Like, I feel like we're gonna come back and something happen.
Brought some food back, boys. information. Thank you for showing me how to...
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime
Oh,
of
God.
practice to master.
That freaking horse just took a dump right there. Right in front of me while I was going to get that off. That's wonderful. I was like, is it crapper?
Just drop it down in here. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does. Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. Do I get to skin you? You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor there.
The one you told me to dump on the floor?
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course. Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive. Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Master Hunter 1. 1 of 3 deer skin. If I'm not mistaken, I believe those are what the challenges were called back then, too. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Jeez, how many are on each page? That'll do our math right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, that's 10 of those is 150. 165. And then instead of 180, it's like 100 and, what would it be, 78. So a little under 200. That's insane. Unless there's some that just isn't anything you can do with. Yeah, you can go fishing on this game too. I forgot about that. And there's plants. Oh yeah, okay, so that's right. It tells you right there. 178 animals, 30 different fish. So that's 208. And there's 19 different horses. And these, you can get some legendary ones. Right now I got Tennessee Walker. Sweet, sweet. It's pretty cool.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course. Shut up, Micah. I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Probably. Funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on,
You sure about this, Dutch? Yes. Both been through a lot recently.
By the way,
We
guys,
hardly
those of
back
you
on our
watching,
feet yet.
if you haven't already dropped a like on it, do so.
Like Colm O'Driscoll.
Always appreciate it.
Let's go.
Any new
I know
viewers,
you're
if you're just
Asian,
chilling,
Dutch. He's
subs
here
are
for
always
us.
appreciated, but if
I
you're just here to
doubt
hang
that.
out,
No, you're just
welcome.
doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah! Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this store they're planning.
It's a tough snowstorm.
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, the people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Hannibal, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Whoa.
Hold up here. All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp.
Like, just look how realistic the
Mr.
snow
Williamson, Mr. Bell,
is. Like, the
you
path
two
that I
take
just
up a
took to
hidden
back up
position
and turn
just
around.
outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's
Get
go.
a heater out here. It is cold. That blows my mind, how realistic the snow is.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get them?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. All right, let's go pay our old friends a visit. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse. You two, get up there and keep us covered.
You got it, Dutch.
Good. Come on, let's go. We'll circle around the far side and go down that way, same as Micah and Bill. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
I think that was my max health and max stamina. I don't think I can get any higher than that.
Oh, watch out. This bit's steep.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running...
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Down through these trees, quick. Stay low. Come on, follow me. Okay, let's get in cover.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go. What the hell are you doing? God damn it! All right, boys. Kill these sons of bitches. Kill every last one of these bastards.
He said, what am I doing? He just told me to take the lead. Took his hat off, are you kidding? Shit, what are you doing, moron? Let's say you're talking like there ain't gunshots happening right now. That flick up trick is so good.
Just don't get no blood on my boot.
Missed that. Oh, got him in the shoulder. Poor horses for real. Jumbo, Alexander. Okay. Oh no, that one though. You getting on COD later? Nah, man, I gotta work tomorrow. I played all the way up until midnight last night before this came out, waiting for you to get on, but you never did, man. I still got bodies to loot, man. You do what you want. Nope. No, Dad. Hey, look how much ammo I'm getting, like, are you kidding me? And money. I fell asleep. Oh, you're good. You're good, man. Phil. I've always loved to think about how this would work in real life. People use third person to view their advantage, but the characters are just firing almost blind and peeking up from behind. Yeah. That's what I was saying, like, where they, like, can't hardly see, you just shoot and go. Third person, yeah. But, yeah, if you try to actually, like, just fire around the corner, like, because in this game, like, you can see, but in real life, like, you just be shooting, hoping for the best. I mean, cover fire, I guess, would work. Yeah, look how much money I've gotten from this. Like, this is the late 1800s. That's $15.86. Got plenty of time to mess around. Hold on. Got bodies to loot. In the process of that earlier, and then we got raided. I love the game. Got it for Xbox One. Red Dead Redemption? Or what are you talking about? Because I know you said you weren't getting Red Dead Redemption 2, so making sure that is what you're referring to. You should not have gotten it for Xbox One. No, oh, never mind. I think I had this conversation with you already. Not about this game specifically, but I think you said you had a lot of friends that play it too. So I was about to say, I was like, we all got it for PlayStation, but then again, like if you got a bunch of people who play with on Xbox too, then like it's completely understandable. Yep, red. Yeah, man, I'm loving it right now. So far, that is. Not very far into it, of course. Only about not even a full 2 hours yet into the game. And this is with a lot of dead time spent doing stuff like this. Like, I like playing these games thorough. Don't like just blitzing through them. I get used to these controls. And look at that, I'm already up to like $22. Like, I feel like this is gonna pay off really well for me. Like when it comes time to actually be able to buy something. We just got this one body left. There's a couple over like right next to them I'm gonna try to get, but it'll probably start the dialogue when I get that close. If I had to guess. We'll try it though. Yeah, I figured.
Boys. Now,
So it might let me
let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there.
Well, now we're searching.
Search that building. Arthur, you take
Yep,
that building to the
I'm
left.
online right now. Yeah,
All right, man.
I'm loving this
quick.
game.
Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
All right. A lot here. Can't carry any more of this item. Fair enough. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Appreciate the effort, but good lord. This is what I was trying to search. The dynamite box.
Here. This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Come on. Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. This
That's
is
another
something
one of
about
the tips
train
was
they was
that
gonna rob.
if you don't loot,
A Mr.
people you're with
Leviticus
will
Cornwall.
actually loot them
Mount
as
back
well.
up. Let's
And
keep
like you'll
moving.
lose it.
All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us hard as they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas.
Hoorah.
Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I believe, I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Sorry, buddy.
Especially when we rob
Red
this
Dead.
train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
It's Friday night, so like I get it. Everybody, I mean, if it's people in school, like they're free tomorrow. It's people that work normal jobs, they're off tomorrow.
But we're gonna stay a step
But
ahead of them.
I
Make
work
sure
Saturdays.
We always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again. All right, Make some ground!
We're gonna run into that bear. Run into something. I feel like it's not gonna be smooth sailing all the way there.
Hey!
See,
see
heart,
that fella?
eye, ha ha.
Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the lasso.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say credit them in the description. Yeah, those are usually fine. The ones that are copyrighted are ones that have actually been signed by a studio, and those are the ones that actually will tag your videos and pull all the revenue from them. I can try them, and if I get a notification afterwards that it's been copyrighted. You're right, nerd. That's hilarious.
You're coming with me.
Just let me go.
Well,
Come
it didn't
on.
send. Hold on. You're good. I'm gonna loot you first.
Now, I'm just gonna check your
Please,
pocket.
please, you don't need to do this.
I ain't killing you. Calm down.
I'm no use to you, really.
Sure you will be.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you
Blue Sky
to
by
save your breath for screaming.
Vixen.
No,
Okay.
please.
So just to clarify and make sure we're on the same page, it's 3 songs now, right?
Please, mister. I hardly know him.
You better
Yep,
shut
3.
your
Okay,
mouth,
sweet.
you little shitter. I will shut
Game
it
is
for
beautiful
you.
when you get to the end of the chapter. Yeah, that's, I mean, I've seen some pictures and stuff and a little bit of bits and pieces from trailers of like what this looks like when it's not snowy. And so I'm really excited for that too.
Mister. Oh, take it easy. You're gonna break my ribs.
Be alright, buddy.
Oh God, please no.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay. Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
That was funny. This guy's great. Yeah, for real. I will break every bone in your body. Do not say another word. Okay,
Let's
okay.
introduce
That's
you
2
to the
bones right
boys.
there.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
Found a little shit, did you?
Yep.
Just throw it down.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, Tie this maggot up someplace safe.
John, is he from the
We get
first
him
game? Yes, he
hungry
is.
first.
That is John Marsden,
say
one of
him,
the
my friend.
dopest characters in a video
Shoot,
game
fellas.
in
His
existence.
needs shooting.
He's
Save
up there
fellas.
with
His
Master
needs
Chief, in
saving.
my opinion.
And feed him. His need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
And they actually got the
Simon
same
up for
voice
that.
actor too. I looked it up.
Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
I was like, man, he sounds a little bit different, but then I think about it, like, I'm sure software and technologies came a long way in 8 years because it skyrockets just every year, and then the guy's 8 years older too, so. A few days later.
It's been a bad few weeks, but
I thought it said a few days.
Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment,
Yep,
just rest.
Rockstar did good again.
Arthur.
First one was amazing, man.
I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
You see me now. What's left of me? What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of that.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem.
God, that's
Why
a huge
are we
horse.
doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on!
What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob. All right, we're moving out. Follow me.
I thought I was the one in the back for a second. I was like, what the heck happened to my outfit? That's how much faster my horse is that I'm matching speed right now, and I was just trotting while the rest of them were like light galloping.
According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, we'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough!
That one guy who can't
After
stand for
Bill
much.
closed the tracks,
Yeah.
we're gonna need to move
I don't know if you're referring to one of them, but I'm definitely that guy. Like, we're on formation, I just like casually slide over here to him. And
Now come on! Let's ride!
I don't know why, like, when they're talking about blowing up the railroad tracks, stuff like that, my mind keeps going back to that scene in Borderlands. Where that little girl, like, blows the train up. I think, if I'm not remembering that wrong. You'd be the one to know. I was actually right. I believe it was Borderlands. Really a bummer that this computer crashes when I play it. I don't know why. Every other game's fine. Even the guy I got the computer from said that was like one of the only games that did it on.
Out of the snow, finally.
Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge. Oh? Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down? See how he's getting on?
Okay. Yep.
Oh, there he is.
How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Like the spool's over here next to him. Yeah. Yeah, I don't deal with this every day. Freaking cable reels.
Okay, this is good.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
All right, boy.
About time. That was like 30 seconds.
Just be ready to move quick. And remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes. What's going on?
He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay?
I think so.
Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now. includes you.
What am I missing? Items. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Okay, so that's what it meant by like covering your face when I was watching that video about like trying to hide.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Great.
Here we go.
Yep, not to shoot it.
Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moral? You said it was fine.
My
Come
fault.
on! You're pathetic. You know that?
Here we go! Here we go!
That had to hurt.
Pull me up! Oh, shit!
I got you. Now stop yelling.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He fell. The others will get him. Come on. We need to stop this train. You got trouble here. Hold the goddamn man around.
Dang it.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
You don't rob a Leviticus football train.
Shoot my head off.
Make peace with your mate, boy.
You ain't getting past me, bastard. This is how it's... How you doing there?
I'm okay. You gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
Yeah. Oh God.
Got him? I ain't got a clear shot.
That'll do it.
I'm going up. We have to stop this train.
Shit, more guards! That train car!
There better be some money at the end of this.
All these bastards must be guarding something.
We need the car back, right?
Yep, he's pushing on it.
You. What is? There we go. It's like, what is it doing?
Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Oh, there's.
Damn, he's got an arm. Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid.
Shoot him.
Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Damn it.
Could have swore I seen that through by that rock.
Gonna get out of this.
Oh, I know we are. Hey, there's the other boy.
Seriously? or something?
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Parker, get over here.
Be there in a second. A lot of looting to do. I lost my hat way back there. I wonder if I like still have it. Huh. Guess I don't.
What are you doing? Get over
Yeah,
here.
will you calm down?
We don't have time to play games.
Alright. I'm coming, Grouchy. I'll loot them. I'm looting all of them on the way to you.
Come on. You two all right? Yes, let's get the money and go. We got some fellas holed up in this last car. Ah, shit. What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Corps.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. That's enough.
Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open.
Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough. Now light the fuse.
Here we go.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
All right, come on. There's more going out here. We don't want to kill you. We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Oh, there's gonna be another one in there.
Look at this place.
The trailer
Looks like a
reveals
palace.
itself.
Now I've
Oh,
seen
finally.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
two got
remember.
the safe? I'll
I
search
recognize
the
that
rest.
from
Oh,
the trailer.
yes.
I realize this is severely off topic, but I'm in an extremely good mood. Borderlands 3 has been heavily hinted at coming out in 2019 or 2020 the past 2 weeks. If that is true,
Me and Arthur did all the work.
and
Yeah,
how hyped
kid
up
did
that game
good.
is, I would imagine
See you rushing
2020.
to jump on that train.
If they're gonna do it right.
I'll give you that.
Which sucks. It'd be great for it to be 2019. But 2020 is probably a little more realistic. Just like last year, the next Pokemon game, not Pokemon Let's Go, which I am getting that. The next Pokemon, like the actual RPG, the next one coming out, like their first one for Switch that they're supposed to be doing like way better things with, is set to come out next year sometime. But like I was hoping this year so bad, but it's just not gonna happen. Dear Leviticus, thank you for your telegram and your continued interest in the Jameson Mining Company. However, any news you have received of mismanagement or financial difficulties at this mine, at the mine in Annesburg, are simply fake, and I would urge you to question your sources. The coal industry is quite different from the oil industry in a number of ways, so I certainly remain open to a business meeting at your convenience to exchange ideas and educate each other on our respective areas of corporate expertise. I would also be delighted to host you in Annesburg and give you a personal tour of the mine and its associated facilities. Look forward to your further correspondence. Yours sincerely, Archibald Jameson.
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
That's not off topic. Anything gaming related is on topic.
Any luck, Arthur?
Nothing much yet.
Well, let's keep looking.
Goddamn O'Driscolls.
Oh, what's that?
No,
These just seem to be contracts. Arthur, have you looked down the end there? Keep looking. There must be something.
Think I got him.
Nice. Thank God. Come on.
You guys left a lot behind. What'd the fox say?
What did you find?
These.
I got shot my hat off and it's bugging the crap out of me, but it's like way back down the
sure.
track somewhere.
Bearer bonds. I think we could probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them.
Did you not see the
leave 'em
fox?
here,
Yeah, I did.
Take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp.
I didn't put two and two
When you
together
get
though.
back,
Now that you mention
we'll
it.
be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride.
What do I do with these guys? Deal with the guards.
Okay. Get on the train. Quick. All of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three. So behave. Come on. Move.
Don't tell a soul, I swear!
Come on.
If I hear so much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up like all your friends out here.
If I gotta ride back to him, I'm gonna try to see if following the tracks I can find my hat. If this game's that immersive, but it might just give it back to me, or this might be the end of something in it. Fast travels us somewhere else, it's possible. Very, very possible. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days.
That's where he got a
What's
scar.
going on,
God.
old
Why am I
Dutch?
just now realizing that? Like, they played such an emphasis, like, you're gonna have to explain where that scar came from. And all that. And I completely forgot through, like, all of Red Dead Redemption. John Marston has this giant scar, like, across his face. God, how did I forget that? Because I used to have a Red Dead Redemption outfit for my avatar on 360. I seen this picture the other day. Like, I don't know if you guys remember on the Xbox 360 when you scroll through your friends list and it showed all their avatars. The ones that were offline were just like sleeping. And there's a picture the other day of a bunch of them. It says rest in peace to all the avatars that will never wake up again.
Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
God, you weren't kidding, man. This looks great.
Get us out the stream.
Hey, watch out for the rock.
Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
Ah, shit!
Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there?
Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
I reckon we can handle it.
Who's holding the wagon?
All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Say less. Pick the wheel up. Nearly there. There.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
Alrighty.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Although it's still like one of the
get
most
in.
like
I'll
horrible
tell ya.
things that we just all shove under the rug. Not gonna get into that, but like, if you think about it logically, like, although we do teach about it and like we're aware it happened. Actually, I think they actually changed it in history books, but like it's like Japan not teaching them about Pearl Harbor.
Yes. The Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal.
Pretty sure like the Trail of
This is
Tears,
the
like I
heartland
can't
we're
remember
going
what
to.
they changed the
Good
name of it
farming
of.
and grazing country.
And, like I was
They
hearing
lost it
rumors that
all.
like some of the history books
Stolen
today like
clean away
talk
from
about
them.
how
It was
like
every blade of grass.
we gifted them a
Killed
bunch of land
herded up to
and
the
stuff. I'm like,
reservations in the middle of nowhere.
how do you gift somebody
How's
their
that
own
different from
land?
anywhere else?
I get it.
Maybe it's
The U.S. wouldn't be what it is today
I
without it,
just
but
heard
that's
some
still.
of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. Yep. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years
You
later,
are
some
now
soldiers captured
hot.
my mother.
Some
Took
of
us
the
somewhere.
flashing son of God.
We never
looking
saw
like
her
she
again.
were clothes appropriate for the
We
environment.
drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast. Go on, why are we so far behind?
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you
I'll get my
working
hat
on
back,
there
ironically.
Just
I
some
didn't even notice that till
yarrow
just
and
now.
ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah.
Beer's it.
You can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
There you are, brother. Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this will work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. Are we heading in the right direction?
Pay attention.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, you know, See if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Alright, so this is where I'm gonna have to, Chapter 2, Horseshoe Overlook. Nice. I'm gonna have to shave, take the coat off, because it said I was getting hot, which is what I was reading about, and, we're not reading about, but that video was talking about. Back in the mud.
Got off the mountain, rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, despite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Alright, so he already took his coat off.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Alright. Got a camera. Pretty sweet. Check out our wardrobe. I actually like that one the best. So it's hot right now is the temperature. Okay, so we can do our own custom one. I got you. I'm gonna stick to his normal hat. Cool. I'm gonna do no coat for now and take a look at some of the shirts. What do I overlook on coats? Gotcha. There we go. I like it. I dig it. That's him when he was little. Gotcha. It's realistic. Once you change it, you can't change it back. Looking good. Alrighty, so ideally, if we sleep till noon, I should save it. It's really realistic about the shaving, though. It's like, what you can let it grow out so long. Like, once you shave it, like, you can't readjust it back like a lot of games will let you. So I don't know what the saving icon is. But we are going to call it right there. So, check out our progress a little bit. 5% done with the story. Total completion. Not even close, I'm sure. 6 out of who knows what. Yeah, it's 6.8% total completion, but 5% on the story. So, alrighty, guys. So that's gonna be it. We'll close it. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in, all of you that did. For those of you that are still hanging out, I appreciate it. Actually, real quick before I go, let me pull up sticky notes. So let me go through the chats here. The chat here. Let's see what we had. So we had Blue Sky by Ixon. copy that one. Paste. We also had Jumbo, Alex Scrindo. The last one we had was the Lullaby one, I believe. Yep. Lullaby by Joaquin Trua. Copy. And paste. There we go. So, that's now saved. Appreciate those. Go ahead and pull this up here. Alright. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for those of you that did. Always appreciate it. Any support at all. And for those of you that dropped a like, appreciate it. For those of you that haven't yet, go ahead and do so. And if you're new and you're just hanging out, make sure to sub. If you're watching the replay, make sure to sub. Always appreciate that too. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.